Back on the Morning Brew with Friends. We're here with Dave Wiedauer. You're the Chief Retail Officer at Nusenda Credit Union.
Yes, sir. Nice to be here.
Thanks for coming in, because it's Financial Literacy Month, and you guys are sharing with us all kinds of financial literacy secrets. And you manage the retail department at Nusenda, and I don't really think of credit unions as having a retail department, but that means you help people buy things on the retail market, right?
Correct, Dan. Yes. So I'm responsible, along with a great group of people, for all of our branches. Nusenda Credit Union is the largest credit union here in New Mexico. We have over 150,000 members.
That's huge.
17 branches statewide, 13 of them right here in the Albuquerque metro area.
Very cool. And so in the retail world, this means that you help people buy things like cars, big screen TVs, what else?
Credit cards, we help people reestablish credit. We help people establish credit. At Nusenda, what we really like to do is have really good conversations with our members to find out where they are as far as their financial literacy, so that we can help them kind of take a big picture and a holistic approach to their finances.
Very cool. So I think when we talk about a lot of people trying to establish credit, I think that's a struggle, you know, and it is Financial Literacy Month. So what's a good way for somebody to, when they're starting out in life, to establish credit and make sure their credit is basically good from the get-go?
Great question. First, what we encourage all of our members to do is just to come in and make an appointment with one of our financial consultants.
Because you have a bunch of these people who can just help right from the start, right?
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. What we'd like to do is have a conversation, take a look at their credit bureau, and make a plan for them, really.
And does that plan include borrowing money right away?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. We like to, again, have a holistic and big picture approach. So setting them up with a checking account, savings, talk about investments, finding out really what their plan is, where they are trying to go, so we can tailor their financial plan to their individual needs.
Very cool. So and that could be anybody who's either had some credit struggles, or somebody who's just starting out in life, somebody just getting out of college, those kinds of folks,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. It's never too late to come in and have a conversation and take a look at attaining your goals, so that our financial consultants really are more of counselors, so that they can help you figure out what it is that you want to do, and we can make a path for you.
And that person can kind of follow you through the system too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have our financial consultants have members who will come and just want to talk to that person because they've helped them out. Lots of great success stories about people who didn't think maybe they could get approved for a loan, and walk out with approvals.
That's cool. So I know a lot of people in New Mexico, it has been a struggle. I know there's been some state laws talking about title loans and the title loan industry, and how they're not banks, they're a different kind of a thing, they're not credit unions. But you guys offer a similar service. It's a little more financially responsible, am I right?
Correct. At Nusenda, again, there's many ways we can help you attain your goals, but instead of going and getting a title loan at some exorbitant interest rate,
right,
we can take a look at maybe even using some of your own funds at a very low interest rate, or if you already have a vehicle, we can take a look at using the equity in that vehicle to help you get the funds that you need, whether it be for consolidation or to purchase that big screen TV, whatever it is that you're looking to do. But helping the member out with not charging them, upwards of over 20% interest.
Right. Well, a lot of people like me, homeowner, and I'm always looking at ways to improve the home, and always looking at ways to do a lot of those projects around the house. And there are home equity loan options too, right?
There absolutely
are.
But
you don't have to hold the mortgage on my house to do the home equity loan on your side, do you?
Absolutely not. Of course, we do have a mortgage department.
Right.
We'd love to have the first mortgage as well, but that's not necessary to get a home equity loan with us.
And how does that work with you guys? I mean, is it the kind of thing that just show up and say, hey, I own a house, give me some money, or?
There's an application process, but at Nusenda, we really try to make it a streamlined process. I have a group of people who specialize in these types of loans, who are experts. We can come in and have a conversation, and with a half an hour have your application out and out to processing.
That sounds very cool. And I think this time of year, a lot of people are looking at new cars too. And that is a way that I know a lot of my friends have gotten into trouble financially with buying a new car. I don't even know. There are rules. I know when you buy a home, you want to keep it about a third of your income should be your housing costs. Do you guys have like kind of a benchmark for how much you should pay for a car?
So it depends on the individual, depends on their income, it depends on their credit. But again, at Nusenda, we like to have a really good conversation. So if a member comes in and wants to talk about buying a car, we can do a pre-approval. And what this will do is find out just how much money they can actually afford to spend on a vehicle.
$18 a month. What does that get me?
Probably not a whole lot. But what that does is they'll get a pre-approval certificate. They can go to the dealership of their choice, and it's really like doing a cash deal. The dealer knows that they're approved for a certain dollar amount. They hand that certificate over, and then the dealer can help them get into a vehicle that will fit their financial needs.
Very cool. The Nusenda name means a lot at the dealership when you show up with that. Probably helps somebody deal a little bit better with a salesperson, too, if they already know they have the cash, right?
Absolutely. We have great partnerships with all of our local dealers here. They don't even have to come back to the credit union if they don't want to sign the paperwork. They can sign right at the dealer.
That makes it super easy.
Super easy.
So just drop on a Nusenda, talk to a financial consultant, get your plan done today, and then you can figure out how to get a big screen TV, car, home equity loan, all that stuff.
Motorcycle, whatever you would like. And they can always go to our website at nusenda.org. Has all that information there for them.
I love it, because I want to buy a little red Corvette. See how we can make
That's
that
my
out.
favorite Prince song.
You and me both. All right, we'll see you in a couple of seconds in the morning brew. We got a different Gary in to join us on a Monday morning here in a second.
Jockeys that were